So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it. Mbappe! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Messi. Now it's Rice. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is back. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Celtic have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager...
And the shot! Saliba tries to clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Celtic! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Celtic take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff. And this is Pele. Pull it. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Cruyff. Cafu cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff. Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He can run onto that. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. That's a great ball here. Great chance! In for the pieces! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Some really good ball movement. Saliba. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That has been cut short. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for options for movement. That's a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Great vision. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe goes for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe clearly is...
Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Celtic are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Please be reminded that drinking
Either
is
side
only
holding
allowed
back
in the
here.
areas
It
shown
has
on this
been
map.
quite a
Thank you
half,
very much
this.
for your cooperation.
What a good half. They've gone blow. And we are already promptly back underway. And here's Beckham. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Cafu shows great strength. Cafu has created one goal already. That pass has been well intercepted. O'Shea. Messi. Messi! Cleared without complication. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gattuso. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Well read. And the danger is averted. Pull it. Now Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Beckham. Oh, what a... Off the post! Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He came in hard, very hard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Beckham providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. Bullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. O'Shea gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Rice receives it in a good position here.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 27,
That should get the job done.
Substitutions taking place.
Otto. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. He slings it in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bullet. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rice. And it's made its way to him. Well timed, excellent interception. He's through, and he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That has been knocked clear. Celtic have the chance to go the other way. And this is Beckham. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit cuts out the pass. And this is Messi. Pinches it off him. Rui Costa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's found a way past. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my...
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Thuram clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Well, terms like genius and legend are often overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lam. Yamal. Now it's Gerrard. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Ibrahimovic! And that is doing no harm at all.
Celtic really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now who's going to be first to this? Spread out to the left. Chance here to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's searching through. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Rui Costa. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Rui Costa looking to get on the end of this. And they're back on the ball again. Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. Chance for a shot! Now, oh, what has happened here? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Vieira powering forward here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pullet plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Celtic finding their passes. Now it's Ibrahimovic! Bellingham. Played out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Thuram. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's worked it through. A lot of... And the finish! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put...
Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he can clear it away. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run.
2 added minutes has been
Defending
indicated.
of the desperate variety. It's a threatening ball. Rui Costa. Beckham is the team's great visionary. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Celtic have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK.
Oh, shooting chance! Celtic have their second corner now. Bullet goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. To Thuram! Top class from Thuram! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Decent progress down the left. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been won straight back. Played out to the left flank. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Beckham gets into a good position. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saliba. Cafu. Knocks it into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's having a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Bellingham. Number 5, Gerrard. Number 21, Ronaldinho. Number
Beckham
13,
with the short one.
Thuram. Number 19,
Beckham.
Ferdinand. Coming on the field, number 4, Vitinha.
Bellingham.
Number 14, Scholes. Number 23,
Oh, important interception.
number 11, Erling
Haaland.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like
Van
this.
Dijk. Substitution.
Stood up well to him there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Dembele. Scholes. Scholes. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's Dembele. Pele. Here's Vitinha. Oh, what a great chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another.
And we're done. Celtic illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zanetti. He is through here. Now the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bullet. Could move up a gear here. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And it's Vieira. That is a brilliant interception. David Villa. Good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Kane. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Saliba, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pele shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Celtic still without a single shot on target. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets a good foot in there. No foul, says the referee. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pullet, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. He's being urged to shoot. Cafu. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Vieira. Pele. Now it's Kane. That has not gone well. Cafu. That's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Zanetti. Vieira thinks about the shot. Brilliantly cut out. Great chance! Goal! Celtic! First blood drawn. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham. And here's Kane. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele, he's got away. Shapes to shoot! De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Now it's De Bruyne. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele, looking to play him in. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Celtic are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Gets things going for the second half. Celtic carrying a one-goal lead. Time and again they are repelled. Rui Costa.
Celtic couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Kane. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Celtic just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rui Costa. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Over to the left. Now it's Villa.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David Villa gets into a good position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Lyon with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication. And it's Zanetti. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And that was very necessary. Swings it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tries to thread one through. Cafu. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Oh, well measured. Now, there's the shot! No mistake! Lyon are level!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He slings it in. Baresi getting this one clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
David Villa. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's looking wide. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Rui Costa.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Number 13.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Vieira.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Real chance!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to belt it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Pele! And that's it. Celtic can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's got Camavinga! Just a whisker away. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get rid. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Shot, surely! Scholes. Mohamed Salah. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Celtic looking to pass their way through. Pelé. Tries to pass it through. Front-footed pressing going on here. Van de Ven. Still goalless at the moment. Saliba calmly anticipates. So much time and space here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Saliba. It's Rui Costa. And here's Ibrahimovic. To Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to dink it through. Albert Ferrer is there, and he can get that clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga, spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rui Costa. Pelé. It's Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. Here's Vieira. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pull it. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the right. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Caught offside that time. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's not got that quite right. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. That has found him in acres of space. Now there's the clearance. And here's Hullet. Hullet!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. Lobbed in behind. That's cause for mild irritation. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's managed to get free. And he's got his cross in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Albert Ferrer. And it's Camavinga. And here's Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he plays one through. Real chance! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cafu with the clearance. Roberto Carlos delivers. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He is through here. Right, shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira, Pelé, Rui Costa.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on, club.
There's the header! Oh, that's a foul.
Oh,
Free kick.
shit.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. That has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. Oh, super ball! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Hullet. He's had a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 11.
Oh, it's Scholes. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Le numéro 10.
Collar was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu. Now who's going to be first to this? He's played it long. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Beckham pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's picked his way through. Beckham. Collar constantly looking for the ball into the box. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
Fuck.
And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transition.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Ibrahimovic, Rui Costa, and there's green grass ahead of him. Pele, it's Pele! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho's a mighty effort! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Valverde. Beckham. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Hernandez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
And the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That pass has been well intercepted. Always onto this. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Davids. That pass isn't the best. Beckham. Another pass, just... Bullet! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Now this could be a chance. Beckham. Celtic are looking to break at pace. Zanetti. And it's Valverde. And it's Davids. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho.
He rises! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland. That looks a good ball through.
He's having a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Davids. Serginho. Davids. Delivered across. And the half-time whistle goes.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. And it's Valverde. They've got to be quick to recover this. Yeah. Can he spark a counter here? Floated through. Now that's well seen too. That's really well cleared. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice looking ball. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Goes down, but nothing given.
Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Played back in. Now it's Haaland. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Serginho. He's in space and looking for options.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cafu. And the return pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. De Ligt. So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Ibrahimovic. Plays the return pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira with a definite fell there. Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Davids. Serginho, 2 assists to his credit already. Nicely spread. Now it's Beckham. Cafu. Pelé. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Celtic give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that should get the job done. And here's Ibrahim. There's the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee's given a throw. Davids. Haaland with decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Hullet is sharing after that one. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good spread. Davids. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 18.
Saliba. Now Cruyff. Saliba. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zanetti. Celtic are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Into the last 5 minutes. Zanetti. Now it's Rodri. And it's Davids. And this is Torres. Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pele. That's a good ball out wide. Chouameni. Davids. Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Davids. And that will be the final act. Celtic played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from